speech from Presentation Mastery Level 2 Project 1 Understanding Your Communication Style. And her speech title is What's Your Style? Toastmaster Sreesha Mohan, what's your style? Over to you.
Am I visible and audible?
Yes, you're visible and very much audible.
Okay. So, today I would like to ask you one question, and I guess you can formulate an answer before the end of my speech. Good evening, Galaxians and girls. What is your communication style? Before answering this question, you would like to know what are the communication styles out there, right? For this, I started my research with my favorite search engine. What? Yes, Google. And from there, I got so many common frameworks. So I will let it show you. Kabilji, can you? Yes, this one. Passive, passive aggressive mild, passive aggressive wild, and assertive. These passive people can't say no to anything, and they avoid cost at any cost, and they feel like victim. And the passive aggressive mild, they are not even aware they are angry and act unhappy to make a point. And passive aggressive wild, actually this is just a higher version of passive aggressive mild. They just deny they are angry and sarcasm a lot. And lastly, assertive. They are firm and directive. So shall I guess you guys are comes under which category? I have to give a disclaimer. Just my opinion. Okay. So Master, can I show next slide? Yes, passive. Toastmaster Kapil and Toastmaster Nizam. Now you can relate, yes? Then next one. So Master, next. Passive aggressive mild. Toastmaster Preeti, Toastmaster Nandini Kannan, and Toastmaster Sreesha. And next that. Passive aggressive wild. There's sarcasm a lot. That's why I put him here. Next one, please. Assertive. Toastmaster Sreesha Mohan, Toastmaster Abhishek, and Toastmaster Vinod Matthew. Now you can relate it, right? But when I search more, all these categories are more focused on negativity. So I just rejected. We don't want that one. So I concentrated on our Toastmaster one. So that one, so Master, can you show the last slide? The last one. Yes, this directive, initiating, analytical, and supportive. The directive person, they are strong will, demanding. And in initiating, they are sociable, fun loving. And in analytical, they are very precise and accurate. And supportive, they are so calm and dependable. You can close it. So, Master. So I can relate entire framework with my sir. Actually, it feels apt because he can demonstrate this framework all within a span of 5 minutes. You want to know how? I will explain. If in the morning I came office late, then he will call me. Srisha, why are you late? Don't be like this. Yes, directive, the perfect straight. We don't have any negotiation there. There is no room for negotiation. After that, just in a second, if he met with his friends, he will do the next part, initiating. So lovable, hi, that friendly, lovable personality. And after that, if we get a call from a visa holder asking for visa, then we wear the hat of analytical and he will explain why it is possible right now. But just think, if we do the directive side, then what will happen? He will say, ask, why do you know that this is not happening now? Then what will happen? It will end up in a big fight. Or otherwise, if he wear the hat of initiating, what will happen? He have to end up by giving visa right now by violating the rules. So this is not going to happen, right? So what? Nothing. This is not his assessment. This is mine. So I have to assess myself, right? So I assessed myself and I find out I am somewhere in between initiating and analytical, because now I am working as a visa assistant, so I have to tolerate all these visa holders. So this one will act for me. But when I come to my home, I will be more supportive. And I know there is still room for directive. I can explain it. One day, one man came there, visa holder came there and asked me, "Ma'am, could you please make me my visa today itself?" I just melted because he called me ma'am. So I said, actually, it is not possible. No. Then he just smiled and okay, ma'am, he went. And the evening, he came back to the embassy and asked my sir directly. That lady asked me to come in the evening to collect the visa. Then I was like, what? I just told him no, but he feels it's like yes. Then what to do? The Tsar taught me how to be directive very sharply. So I understood. So from this entire conversation, I learned one thing. We can't just hold one style for the entire conversation. We have to mix all this style and have to make a good conversation. So now I think you guys got what is your communication style. So what's your communication style, friends? Thank you. Back to Toastmaster.